Welcome. I think we got it. Hold on. I think we got it. Hey, I think I'm rocking and rolling, y'all. This is not the card. This is just a tester card. So don't get like, wait, this is the daily card. No. Tester card. Tester card. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's around? Welcome. Welcome to XOTarotCards. Cap season. Hi, Cappies. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. Happy flight day to all the Capricorns out there. Hey, Saggies. The time is almost over. We got about 5 more days to enjoy the energy. But Cap is creeping up, taking over. Hey, what's up to all y'all cuspy babies? If you was born within the last couple of days, your birthday's coming up in a couple of days, you're a cuspy baby. That means you gotta listen to Sag and Capricorn readings. I'm gonna wait for people to get up in here. You don't have to ask, do as you will. What's up, Sandra? Go with what you feel. It's no time, and this is not the season to be asking what you should be doing. You should know what to do. This is not that type of channel. I give the power to you to make your own decisions. If you don't want to make your own decisions, then I don't know what to say. Well, yes, I do, but this is not about this. Okay, we're going to ride. Let everybody roll up on in here. Fly up in here. We're about to get started. I'm about to shuffle, y'all. And then we're going to get real with it, okay? Okay. Just making sure everything is running good. That's why I was popping on. I like to do a streaming so that you see the camera legs. I'll work on that. They'll get more professional. But yes, I'm new to BIGO, so I'm getting used to the camera and how the lenses are and what you can do with it and things like that. So yeah, the first ride or dies. What's up? Watching me do testing and messing up and testing again and messing up. But I'm getting it. I'm getting it. This time is short, so streaming is a wonderful thing, right? For those who are in videos and editing, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to get all of this together here. I'm going to test the music out too, just to see how my voice sounds. So if you hear it up and down, that's just me making sure everybody get the same quality. But I'm going to get better at this. And any tech people out there, if you got any suggestions, holla. What's up, everybody? What's up? Alright, today is your daily tarot. And I'm going to be doing this during Capricorn season, y'all, because it's Capricorn season. Need I say more? Because you're feeling it. Hey, Bella. What's up? What's around? Capricorn season be doing a doozy on people, huh? Right? The reality of it all. The harshness of it all. The movement of it all. Boy, there's a lot of movement, honey. Lots of movement. So these cards are basically going to be just to, like, you know, see what's going on a daily basis as a guidance to you and your energy. This is a collective reading. I'm not doing per zodiac. But if I can get this recording, if it works perfectly, then yeah, I'll start doing my zodiac sign. Okay. What's up, Nick? Thank you. Hearts to you as well. Thank you, Sandra. And thank you, everybody who is here. Shout out to all the Cappies, Capricorns, all the goats. Oh, y'all about to feel it. All of y'all. I don't care what sign you is. And you probably feeling it already. Feeling it. All right, so we're going to see. We're going to see what's popping. All right? And I'm going to get you through this cap season. Okay? And if it goes all well and my voice is good and everything is picking up on all things that I'm recording on, then yeah, we're going to keep this up until I get it perfect, all right? Or at least acceptable where everybody can understand and hear what's going on. Okay, so this is just your daily energies for today. Daily tarot card reading for today. I am on IG. Same handle, XOTarotCards. YouTube, same thing. Facebook, same thing. All those other ones, same thing. You might see the same logo or profile there with XOTarotAngel. Still me. Still me. Once again, if you don't know, always go by the profile pic. Well, I can only say that for so long because people like to copy, so. But I'll holler at you if I see anything that looks similar to me that could possibly confuse you. But my boys, as soon as you click on it, you're like, oh, that's not her. XOTarotCards on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And like I said, sometimes it'll pop up as XOTarotAngel, but it's the same profile. Same feathers. Same wing color. Alright, we're going to get started in here. I want to let some others know, but if you catch the end of it, I'm going to do a replay. Probably put a little something in the posts, the comments there. And of course, you'll be able to catch it on TikTok. Same thing, XOTarotCards. Be able to catch it on YouTube. Same thing, XOTarotCards. To get the full reading. But some of them I chop it up based on the time they allow me. And then usually YouTube I'll go all in. But since this is live, you guys are going to get the real deal. Everybody else will get a edited version. So if they allow me, if not allow me, but if they put a limitation on the time. But anything like YouTube, then I can go for an extended amount of time, like an hour, it will be on YouTube fully. Everybody else will probably get the short snippet, like 2 minutes, you know. Alright, what's up, Alyssa? Thank you. You're pulling a card for today, honey, because it's Capricorn season. And people is, you feel like you're in between a rock and a hard place? Welcome to Capricorn season. Alright, so I'm done talking with y'all, right? Now I'm about to focus on these cards a little bit more. Get you a more accurate reading. Now I gave some shout outs. Now, let's go. Let's do this. Appreciate the BIGO friends over here. You guys are dope. Y'all don't play around. You know what you want, and here you are. That's a beautiful thing. Because y'all not wasting your time with your thoughts and feelings. A lot of platforms, they sit and they contemplate and they think too hard about reacting. Y'all like, shit. Shout out to all y'all out there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a Gemini. So I'm all about that swiftness. Like, if you know, you know. Ain't no waiting, just go. Like, stop. Especially if it resonates, because this is that time now of resonation. So I'm bouncing too hard. My little pine cone fell off here. I need that. So all these up here is my friends. Alright, let's see what's happening. Shout out to everybody who's here, just vibing out. And I'm also just testing out some things. So if you see a camera leg, you know what's going on. Alright, so people, we got some things going on here. Yes, we do. I'm going to give you some underlying cards. And you know what? Remember I said those who were here earlier, and I was like, yo, the Hermit card, that's just a tester card because I'm testing my mic and all that other kind of stuff, right? So, take a look at that. Let me see if the other cameras can pick up on it as well. So I'm just going to adjust accordingly so they can all get it. All right. So if y'all can see those cards, good. The Five of Pentacles, okay. Don't that look like what's going on right now? Do I have to even talk about okay. I'm going to let y'all look at this card because everybody knows what they're going through. Everybody can resonate. You don't even really need me to explain this. But anyway, the people that were just here earlier, when I started, I used the Hermit card. And I said, no, that's not your card. That's not your card, right? I was like, no, that's not your card. That's a tester card. I'm just testing out my technology. And it popped right up. The Hermit card. So, you're feeling left out in the cold feeling. And it's so ironic because in a lot of places, it is wintertime, especially here in the United States. We're going through winter. North America, we're going through wintertime. Other places is the beginning of their summer solstice, right? So it's hard right now. I just said you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place, and you see what's behind that. That's actually a church. If you know anything about churches, very hard, very materials that are used, they last forever. It was very carefully structured so that it doesn't fall, it doesn't bend, it doesn't, rot. Like, it's going to stand firm. And it ain't moving and it ain't budging. Okay? So, here you are feeling like, woe is me, right? Nothing is working out, even if you think it's working out. Shout out to everybody who's coming in. And you're just like, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know what to do. And even if you do know where to go and what to do, you're being stubborn with it. You're being stubborn with it. And right now, to really be real with y'all, because I'm not here to babysit. I'm not a tarot card reader that's going to talk about, what your loved one is thinking about. I'll slip those in, especially when Venus comes into a serious placement. I will talk about, love and relationships. So don't be like, that's all I came here for. But this is really to talk about you. Because if you can't figure out you, then you definitely shouldn't be figuring out other people. Your focus is in the wrong way. And this cap time is like all or nothing. In or out. Is it strong or weak? Is it structured or nah? Does it have, is it a cement or is it quicksand? It needs to know that. It don't want no gray lines and fuzziness and smoke and mirrors and all that. It don't want that. It don't want to play. Cap does not like to play. And energies are going to play out in everybody's life like that. Like, it's no time to play. You playing around, you doing this, you doing that, or you're around other people that's close to you that's playing around. Because I said this on, I can't remember when I said this, but who I said it to, but I said that this is about, actually it was a BIGO live I did, and I said the energies around family, friends, neighbors, like people that you see like every day, like co-workers, people at church. You might go to the grocery store at the same time and see the same person there every week or something like that, but very familiar. Or see the same person that gives you coffee every morning at Dunkin' Donuts, Those type of people, right? Like, things are going to be happening with you and them, with them in their life, but you're going to be knowing that, you know, all is not good and stuff is going on, or they're going to be telling you this, that, and that, because it's also a time where people are going to be expressing how they feel. Like, it's not going to be hard to discover, and it's not going to be, if they try to hide it, it's special. Oh yeah, it's not going to be hidden for too long, because there's about to be some movements going into Leo. Once that hits, forget it. It's like the bright light is on the situation, you know, and there is no denying the situation. So this card, and then the Hermit. So the Hermit is saying, listen, you have to get into your power and forget the card. I'm here for tarot, but I just can't help it. I have to attach it to the alignments as well, because it just makes sense for me, and then hopefully it will make sense for you, and you can put the two and two together, because the energies that we're talking about that influences these cards, which is the daily tarot, is the planetary alignments, right? So this falls in. It's cold, it's winter. You should be inside hermit mode, warm and cozy to yourself, and thinking about your next steps. Thinking about where you stand. Thinking about what is weak in your life that you need to make strong. What needs to change, you know? If I'm building a structure, we're all building a structure. Shout out to everybody out here. What's up? If I'm like building a structure with you guys, and we're planning and this, that, and the other, or even this church back here in this card, and one of the window panes is measured, you know, at 100 feet or something like that, and because of miscommunication or whatever, the other pane is at 90. Now, it might not look, you know, to a regular person's eye, like, oh, that's not a big difference. But in actuality, if we was to put it together, it's not going to be as strong as getting those 90-degree angles. And this is a time for you to learn, okay? Learn about you. And when you're learning about you and your situations, you and your surroundings, you and your circumstances, you know, you and your everyday life, you got to be real with yourself. Because if things are going wrong, those are actually gifts for you to be learning from. We grow more and faster when we take time to learn why that horrible thing happened. Why I lost my job. Why I lost my boyfriend. Why I lost this, I lost that, I lost my pet. Why? You know, all these whys. Why I lost this money. Why, right? So, yes, we're human, so I'm not going to tell you, okay, don't soak, you know what I'm saying? But don't soak too much, especially now, because you could drown. For instance, both of these cards have snow in them, right? What does everybody talk about, like the global warming type thing, right? How if all the ice melts, it might flood, you know, America and all this other kind of stuff, right? Well, that definitely can happen during Capricorn season, and actually until spring, you know. So you don't want to overflow in your emotions. You don't want to drown in other people's emotions, because you know how people always, sometimes they put their problems on you, and you just laying all in it, and it gets so much, but you just start to drown because it's just too heavy, you know. So know when it's time to say, okay, well, it's me, it's okay. Then I need you to snap out of it, or you need yourself to snap out of it and say, what can I do the next time, or what can I do now, or what can I do at this moment? Now, sometimes things are out of our control, but the things that you can control, those are the things you need to be not worried, but you need to be focused on, right? Don't worry about the things that you cannot control. Only focus on the things you can control. That's where your majority of your, so like 80% of your time should be spent on what you should do not to get in this situation. Have you learned your lesson? How are you not? Do you need to get some help? Do you need to go to a therapist? Do you need to see, just anybody that you can get knowledge and information from to make yourself a better person, right? It's time to get within yourself, all right? It's time to get your hot tea, right? Get your nice warm blankets and take a lot of time during this winter season. Even though it's a daily card, this is so on point to what's happening in the sky during the season. So through spring, really work on yourself. And this is a 9 card, the Hermit. It's all about you. Shine that light within you, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star within you. Everybody's putting up lights on a tree and a star on top of a tree and lights all around their houses and lights outside on the bushes. Do that with yourself. Seriously, do that to yourself. You be that star on top of the tree. You decorate yourself, your spirit, your soul, your body, your mind, your emotions with nice little pretty decorations. You give yourself that gift. It's not standing in line for freaking 45 minutes and buying other people's gifts. They got it twisted. But it's okay, because you know what world we live in. Money, 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 money. Hey, money. Right? Shout out to everybody who has joined. Everybody's listening. I was reading the tarot cards, so I'm not really looking at what's going on. I'm looking at the cards and my surroundings. Okay. But take time. If you're a social person, especially Gemini, Libras, Aquariuses, chill out a little bit. You ain't gotta say everything you feel at the moment. Some things you do, some things you don't need to say. Fire signs, y'all too. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to hold up. Wait. It's okay. It's okay to be like, okay, I'm only gonna say this much and this much only, and then the rest I'll just journal it. I'll voice record it to myself just to let it out. I'll come on to the comment section of XOTarotCards and write in the comments about, dang, what a day. Let me tell you what happened. Or I'm going to do one of the lives too. We can ask questions and I can bring people in and we could just, talk about, how to get through the seasons. And I'll let you know when we'll do that. And it'll probably be on the other channel, the Free to Be, the Avatar. So check me out over there. It's Free to Be. FREE 2B. That's the avatar. And B is just the plain B. And 2 is the number 2. I said the letter 2. But they all actually come from each other. But that's a whole other story. We're getting off track here. I told y'all I was a Gemini, right? Shout out to all the crazy Geminis. Yes, so it is time. So you're going to have to say no a lot until spring. And you know what to say no to, and you'll know what to say yes to. And in no way am I saying cut people off, because you got a lot of spiritual people out here. Well, I should say, with quote unquote. Should I say allegedly? Somebody stop. But anyway, a lot of them out there, and they talk about all these yanking, burning bridges. A lot of times you don't have to burn a bridge. Some people you need to burn a bridge from. I ain't gonna front. But everybody, because they're not thinking the same way you thinking and they're not feeling the same way you feeling. What you can do for those, you can use something that's called modesty, right? When you know when and when you know not to. When you know when to come, when you know when to go. When you know what I'm saying? Kind of like double dutching, jump rope. Remember when you jumping rope? Hey, it was a rhythm to it. right? Even if you can't dance, everybody has a rhythm when they jump rope, because you got to have the rhythm in order for all three people to connect to each other, to know, you know, twirling and jumping. It's a whole mechanism in there, right? But if you watch them, it's a rhythm thing. They know when to jump in, they know when to jump out. And if it's a partnership, they have like a connection. All right, listen, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna jump out, tag team, boom. You come in and you take over, and then boom, I'm gonna rescue. So if you have a partner or a loved one, or you know that you're really close to like that, where you just like peas in the pod type things, you know what I mean? You may need to do some tag teaming if the energy is heavy. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, you have to take that all into yourself. And you may be with people that's just not on the same accord as you as far as relationship-wise, because a lot of relationships have fell apart for the last 3 years. Well, 4. COVID just made it really bigger. But it started, you know, the year before I was seeing that go into destruction. And then when COVID happened, I was like, oh, it's over. Divorce, and everybody get divorced. Everybody breaking up. It is cuffing season now. So even though it's cuffing season now, you still have to keep in mind, you know, everybody, you know, singles want to go out and they want somebody to keep them warm during all this snow. They want somebody to use as a crutch. You see that crutch over there? The person behind got a crutch. Cuffing season is nothing but crutch season. You know, somebody to fulfill the voids and to keep you warm instead of you keeping yourself warm. This is a quiet time. Winter is very quiet and peaceful. And you can, these people look lonely, but the hermit is getting so much enlightenment, so much inspiration just from going within. I usually call it going into the closet. You know what I mean? You could take a little candle in there, you know, just so you could just, you know, see. But if you don't need the candle, blow it out. The darker the better. Or if you're in a lighter situation, close your eyes. Even if you're in the car during your lunch break, you can go in the car and close your eyes and roll the seat all the way back and give yourself some time to keep your eyes shut. Be in the dark for a minute. And the best thing to do is not to think about anything. Everybody got it screwed up online. No. The best thing to do is not to think about it. So this is your daily tarot card reading for the day. We're going to do this all through Capricorn season because there's a lot of transitions in the sky. And if everyone as a collective can get it together and structure themselves by spring, it's going to be, you're going to see a big difference around the world. And I believe in us. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the power of people. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for all the wonderful gifts. I would definitely see you around. Oh, and I didn't even know you can see the snow. There, you see the snow in my camera. Exactly. Exactly my point. Have a wonderful day and night, and thank you for joining.